Doomers, I'm back. I'm back because I'm cranky. I'm cranky. And I decided to express my crankiness to the Doomers for a few minutes. We'll talk about why I'm cranky this morning. So don't worry, I'm not going to read poems. But I did want to listen to some this morning, and I was trying to listen to some Tom O'Bedlam readings of William Blake and John Clare, as I'm wont to do. I do recommend Tom O'Bedlam on YouTube if you like that kind of thing. He's the best in the biz. So I was sitting down, a happy little black hat doomer, listening to Tom O'Bedlam, just trying to center myself and psychologically prepare for the day ahead. And then my neighbour quite wisely decided to sit in his car in his driveway for between 15 to 20 minutes, revving the engine over and over again for reasons that are not clear to me. So I was sitting, listening to William fucking Blake, and a plank decided to sit in his fucking wank panzer and rev the engine over and over again for close to 20 minutes for no apparent reason. So I want to talk about my personal doomer pet peeve, and that is cars and the auto-geddon happening everywhere at the moment. Now, this is a pet peeve. I'm not saying that it's the worst thing someone can do, or, I'm not identifying it as the main ill of our times, but it is something that drives this doomer fucking crazy. And my city is just representative of other cities. So it's happening everywhere. But it is diminishing the quality of life and just makes it impossible to do anything. So I just want to talk a little bit about my pet peeve. Oh God. Even when I'm out and about and I'm just walking around, there's just cars everywhere. It's like a game of fucking Tetris. You put your foot on the street and there's immediately a car there with an angry driver looking at you like you're somehow trespassing. And it sets off my little facial thing, my glitch. Probably more than other stuff. Well, a lot of stuff triggers it. People talking loudly on their phones. I'm not going to get into the various things that give me psychological distress. Let's just talk about cars. So at first, just the fucking state of them. They're just the aesthetics of cars. They're fucking horrible. They all look the same. They all look like fucking Cylons. I don't know if you remember Battlestar Galactica, the old one from the 1980s. And Cylons were the evil robot chaps. And every single modern car looks like a fucking Cylon. So they just look fucking ghastly. My brother got a new car 3 years ago, or 4 years. I don't know. He got a new car a few years ago. And he actually took me up to look at it. So he brought me up. We walked up. Oh yeah, okay. Just so I could look at his car and compliment it. It just looked like another fucking Cylon. So yeah, they just look fucking stupid. At least the cars. In the halcyon days, I don't know, they had more character. You could tell them apart, but whereas now it's impossible. There's a fucking army of Cylons everywhere. Just so yeah, they're just, first of all, they're just horrible to look at. Just really horrible to look at, and they all look the same. But people, even though they're all driving the same fucking car. They're all driving their version of the Cylon. They still expect you, a pedestrian, to somehow recognize their Cylon in the thousands of Cylons and recognize the car, recognize them as they're driving past, and they honk you as a form of salutation. So you're just walking along, trying to look at a fucking tree, look at the sky, ignore the main road with the thousands of cars and trucks and pickups and wank panzers. But they expect me somehow to spot them. And so, oh, look, there's Ted. Fucking stupid. That's just more just about the kind of solipsism of people. Fucking ridiculous. Or even, yeah, even when you're, I don't know, standing at a traffic light, or going to use a pedestrian crossing, and you look, into a car, and you get a salute, like somehow you're paying attention to the driver, you want to interact with them. It's like, get fucked. You can joke. Or just any, don't get me started about the finger at the pedestrian crossing either. When you're standing at the pedestrian crossing waiting for this fucking retard to actually stop his car before proceeding to use the pedestrian crossing. And you just look at the car waiting for it to fucking stop. I don't want you slowing down. I want your car at a standstill. Stopped. Stop your fucking car. And then eventually they do, and you see their hands are on a little fucking wheel of their Cylon, and you just see that thing, that motion, which means, I permit you to use the pedestrian crossing. That's a dangerous fucking thing to do. Just if you really have to be 100% certain about who you're doing that to before you do it. I'm not going to lie. I have reacted badly to that fucking finger. and I don't apologize for it. To their finger, I give this finger. Fuck you and your 7 kids, you absolute plank. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. I don't know. There's just like 5 cars outside every fucking house. I remember when I was a kid, I lived in this area. I returned to my childhood area to live in. Terrible mistake, but I made it. And we used to play in the streets. There might be 1 or 2 cars on an avenue, but they weren't ubiquitous. Now, yeah, you have 5 outside every fucking house. So it means that they don't have sufficient space in their driveways, so they kind of park on the footpaths outside and make those also impossible to navigate. So you can't even use footpaths because of cars. Yeah, I don't know. And it's just a constant fucking noise. And it's just always adding, kind of new forms of fucking noise that they can make. For example, whose idea was it? Whose fucking idea was it to get that, beeping sound when you reverse? Was there some fucking meeting that I missed where we decided, oh, well, it'd be great. Those noisy fucking Cylons? Let's make them beep when they're going backwards. They don't make enough noise when they're going backwards. So let's make them beep. Beep, 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 beep. Great fucking idea. Or these guys who soup up the engines so they give a little woo You know, if you're driving a car like that, you're a fucking retard. You know, there's no debate, there's no question mark. You're a fucking retard. Don't breathe. Try to abstain during democratic elections. My recommendation is maybe stay at home, you know, as much as possible, because you're a fucking retard. I don't want to be dealing with you. They think they're cool. It's like the bikers, you know, the bikers on those bikes, and they're supercharged them, so they're screaming. And you look at him as a fat wee man in a checkered shirt on a fucking bike. They're just clowns altogether. There's an MC in my city. They got Los Banderas in Ireland. And every fucking member in the MC, they're all fat. They're all fat, driving around their wee little waistcoats with their stupid symbol on the back. And some of them expect you to take them seriously too. You know, like, oh, I'm a member of an MC. You're not. You're not. You're a fucking stamer. You're a stamer. Ugh, I've had multiple run-ins with bikers over the years, disrespecting their badge. Fuck your badge, you absolute bellend. The primary aspect of your identity is a mode of transport. You're a fucking idiot. It's like if somebody, you know, oh yeah, who are you? I'm Ian, I'm a pedestrian. Fuck, like, Jesus Christ. And just everything about him is fucking annoying. Everything. There's one redeeming feature of driving in cars, except that sometimes they're involved in fatal collisions, and those I do enjoy. Oh, but Ian, that's terrible. Normies died in the car. Fuck him. I don't care. If you haven't noticed already, I'm not a fan of man. You know, when something bad happens, I'm not sitting in the corner of my room going, oh, I hope it works out for all concerned. You know, I'm not that kind of doomer. Fuck it, more the better. Even now, you know, I'm fucking psychologically girding myself for the outside. I'm gonna have to walk across the city, fucking hellscape, to get to a little patch of remaining green, a glorified swamp, where I find something close to solace and a measure of consolation. And I'm gonna have to navigate just never-ending assault on the senses with multiple fucking lunatics trying to kill me left, right, and centre. And all of them will be looking out their windows. I'm very self-satisfied in their fucking Cylon. And they'll be looking out their windows and he has in a ground for himself, you know, taking a walk, you know. It's like these people, most of them are driving to fucking supermarket for, you know, fucking a box of chocolates and a packet of fags. You know, or they're driving their fucking bastard children to football practice. And it's just because they're doing it by car, it gives their journey added legitimacy. Like, oh, doesn't he realize I'm doing something? I don't have time, I'm going somewhere. The fuck do you think I'm doing? Do you think everybody out walking is just, you know, walking around a fucking circle? We're actually walking somewhere to do something. You absolute bellends. Fuck's sake. Not even gonna talk about the pickups. You know, grown men driving these fucking trucks. Called Raptor. Commando, or I don't know. I don't know. And e-scooters and e-bikes and fucking other forms of, electrical transport or whatever. All wank. All wank. And you're a bunch of bastards too. Just get walking or get to stepping, particularly if you're talking to this doomer. So I'm going to be honest. I'm going to spend a bit of my day, like I do every day, screaming at fucking retards in cars. And that's where I am in 2024. Trying to just go somewhere without being killed by a fucking retard in a car. There are some of the reasons that Autogeddon is my pet peeve. They look like Cylons. They're noisy as fuck. The people in them are ghouls. The auto obesity is fucking stupid. And I hope every single one of them is somehow involved in a fiery conflagration. And everyone concerned dies. So I know Doomers probably shouldn't post this, but I no longer really care. So anyway, I hope you enjoy your day and remember to discipline drivers where required. It won't help, but catharsis is good for the soul. And have a good one.